empty prayer. Dear friends, in the Gospel of today, taken from Luke chapter 18, versicle 9 to 14, Jesus speaks about a special dimension of prayer. The Gospel of Luke specializes on Jesus' teachings on prayer. Example, prayer of the 10 lepers, prayer of the widow searching for justice, persistent prayer of the friend knocking at the door at night, and above all, Jesus' own prayer at baptism and at his death. Today's parable teaches about the humble prayer, emptying prayer, the empty prayer. Empty prayer has many significance. There are many who say prayer is useless, waste of time. It is an escapism from reality. For them, prayer is literally empty. There is another group of people who pray and pray ardently, but their prayer is not answered or not answered according to their plan. This prayer can appear to be an empty prayer, though in reality it is a very effective and persistent prayer addressed to the Lord in faith. There is still another group. They practice silent prayer. People sitting in silence. For an onlooker, it is sheer waste of time, close to madness, empty prayer. But for the person involved, actually a moment of great energy, healing and transformation. Mother Teresa teaches us yet another dimension of prayer. She spent daily 1 hour in personal adoration for the Blessed Sacrament as she began her new mission among the poor. There were days of great intimacy with the Lord and ecstasy in the beginning. But as her work progressed, she found that her prayer was becoming dry and empty. Her biography says that this situation lasted for almost 50 years, almost to the point of her death. Apparently, it looked like an empty prayer, but in reality, it brought about such revolution in her own life. Dry and empty prayer, an ego-less prayer. This brought about a great awakening in her, in deep humility. I am only a pencil in the hand of God. In the parable presented to us today through the Gospel, we see two other types of prayer: the prayer of the Pharisee and the tax collector. The Pharisee did not go to pray, but he went to inform God how good he was. Maybe all what he said is true, but it did not save him. It did not give him life. On the contrary, it made him worse, because his prayer became more and more ego-fulfilling. The ego got bloated. He looked upon others with contempt. I am not like the other men. Ego separates us from God and from one another, but genuine prayer unites us with God and with the others. The tax collector's prayer was different. He prayed, "God, be merciful to me, a sinner." We need not follow the letter, but the spirit of his prayer. His prayer expresses a sense of deep trust and total dependence on God. We rise from this type of prayer not with a sense of guilt, but a sense of deep intimacy with God. God is in me and I am in God. Since God is in everyone, we begin to relate to everyone with love. Genuine prayer makes us humble. This was an emptying prayer, total emptying of the ego. As St. Paul says in the second reading of today, my life has been poured out. 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 6. As the ego is poured out, God fills the tax collector's life. He went home justified. Cardinal Basil Hume was the Archbishop of Westminster for 23 years. Before he became a bishop, he was a monk and an abbot. He died of cancer. Just about 2 months before his death, he said to himself, "If only I could start all over again, I would be much better monk, a much better abbot, a much better bishop." But later, he got a deeper enlightenment and said, "How much better to come before God when I die, not to say thank you that I was a good monk, a good abbot, a good bishop, but rather to say, Lord, have mercy on me, a sinner. For if I come before God empty-handed, then I will be ready to receive God's gift. God, be merciful to me, a sinner." Cardinal Hume is an example of empty prayer, emptying prayer. Weak as we are, we do not know how to pray. Romans 8:26. May the Spirit of God teach us the spirit of genuine, empty prayer. May God bless us all.